So I would say this is something I've probably known something was going to happen for a couple of weeks. It was really just a matter of what. And, you know, they
Uh,
could have traded him. He was due $17.5 million next year. He wasn't going to make that. So to trade him, they would have to find someone who would give a late round pick and do a new contract with him at a place where JJ would go. Um, it's it's a lot. I mean, it's a lot to handle. So I think they did it the right way by saying, you know what, instead of trying to trade him and figuring this out, let's just do right by you. You have 3 weeks now, or whatever it is, 4 weeks before free agency. Go find a team, wipe the slate clean. That's kind of what this was about. I think they could have got something for him, but I think they, in the end, decided it just was not worth it for a multitude of reasons.
I think that would have been tough to make a deal. Now, would have been interesting if it did happen because I would assume JJ would have had to agree to it, like you said, with a restructure of his payment. So
Yes.
who knows how that whole thing is going, especially while they're trying to save their entire franchise from burning within, which is what it feels like looking from outside it. They just hire one of Jack Easterby's boys to come in and be a director of morale or whatever. Have you talked to Cal McNair or anybody in there with all the franchise or all the conversation happening outside that franchise? Deshaun Watson wants out. We're not trading the player. JJ obviously gets cut. There's exposés coming out every single day. Anybody that's ever been there saying everything seems to be going downhill for there. What is their mood inside the building? Are they, because I know Cal said, this isn't the time to talk about our building burning down. This is about JJ and honoring him or whatever. But is there a conversation? Do they even realize what's happening outside of that? Or are they so focused on trying to get Deshaun Watson back in their own business and everything like that?
Oh no, they know it. They know everything. I think it's safe to assume the Texans have read everything that has been written. I talked to
I'll say
Cal
that me.
McNair this morning about JJ, about Deshaun, and he basically said um, there's a lot of misinformation out there. He did not uh, elaborate, which is too bad, but he said there's a lot of misinformation out there. He said, I expect Deshaun Watson back. We shall see. I honestly don't know which way it's going to go. I mean, the team has not engaged at all, with anyone calling them. I mean, some, people Nick Casario is known for a while. He has not called back. He hasn't engaged. He hasn't answered the phone, all of that. Um, as far as Easterby goes, I mean, I think they know public perception wise all the issues. I'm sure they've seen the videos on Twitter. I know they just hired someone who Easterby has obviously been close to. I believe they are trying to tune it out and just focus on what's best for the football team in their eyes. And I've seen this a lot, honestly. I've seen this with the Patriots for years and years, where they do crazy things like trading Richard Seymour or Deion Branch, and everybody loses their minds, and then somehow it ends up working out because they know what they're doing. I'm very curious to see if the same thing happens with the Texans.